Hey, it's me again. I wanted to share another story about speaking up on the train, the public transit system here. And this time, I didn't have to do it alone. It was a very unique experience, and there's several lessons to this story. Um, First, I'll start by saying that sometimes my sisters would call me upset that they went to visit my mom and there was some random homeless guy in her kitchen eating breakfast. And um, so she always treated everyone unjudgmentally and with benevolence. She was a kind person. Anyways, I was riding the train home on this particular time from work, and my train stop was one of the first locations. And then as the train made its way through downtown, it would get increasingly packed. So I get on the train and I take a seat, and on the other side of the aisle from me, there's this lady with a lot of belongings that indicate she doesn't have a house. She's homeless, and all those belongings she has are all her possessions. And somehow or another, not sure I recall how, we started talking, and I told her that I'd always wanted to learn about the stock market. And so she says, "Oh, I'll teach you about it." And initially I was like, "Yeah, right." And then she started talking, and I was wholly blown away by the degree of intelligence and knowledge she had. A Machiavelli once said that a smart person can pretend to not be smart, but a person who's not smart can't pretend to be smart. And she was incredibly intelligent, and I was engrossed with this just wonderful conversation. And I hear, "Why are you wasting your time talking to that crazy bitch?" Because of how she was dressed and being homeless. And I turn around and I tell this person, I said, "Hey, man, this person is of the same ethnicity as you. This person, you know, could look like your grandmother or your mom or your aunt. And like, why would you kick them? Because they're down. Why?" And it was my time, my conversation. There was no reason for that cruelty, none. And he says, "I'll talk to her anyway. I want to talk to her." And then he stands up. And when he stands up, two or three other young guys his age stand up with him. And I think, here we go again. And this time, two, serious looking guys stand up and tell them, "Hey, he's telling you the truth. Sit your ass down." And they sat down, and that kind of ended that situation. So that time someone did speak up, but I'm not the only one. Other people are out there, but it's really far and few. Um, and so, anyways, I went home. I went to my mom's. I don't know if I lived with her at the time. I don't think so. Um, but I shared the story with her, and then I told her what happened the next day. And so the next day I get on the train again, and this lady, very well dressed, gets on. And so this train, like, it would pick me up, and then it would make its way through downtown, picking up people from all the office buildings. It's there would be homeless people on it, and there would be incredibly well polished professionals on it. It was a mix of everybody. Um, and one of these, polished professionals comes up to me. She's a beautiful lady too, and she says, "That lady you were talking to yesterday, she used to work at our agency, and she used to be somebody. She was somebody important. And her house burnt down, and her kids died. And That's how she came to be on the train with me. So um, that was the story, and someone could be homeless and still be a much better person than you or me. Anyways, that's today's lesson. Have a good one.